If you're searching for strength during tough times, this story is for you. Don't forget to subscribe and stay till the end, because one moment in this story could change your life. In a quiet town nestled between the hills and forests, there lived a middle-aged man named Karan. He wasn't a man of wealth, nor of great fame, yet everyone who knew him called him the Pillar of Peace. Karan ran a tiny tea stall near the local bus stop. He opened it every single morning, long before sunrise, and closed it only after the last bus had left. Rain or shine, winter or summer, you would always find him there, with a soft smile and 2 steaming cups in his hands. What made him special wasn't just his tea, though that was good, but the calmness he carried. People came, not just for chai, but for silence, for clarity, for the energy of a man who never seemed shaken. But life had not been kind to him. His wife had passed away nearly a decade ago in an accident. They had no children, and his stall barely brought in enough to cover his meals and rent. Yet, he never complained. Instead, he became the town's quiet support, a listener, a gentle word giver, a man whose strength was invisible but felt by many. One cold and rainy afternoon, a young man named Aarav stumbled into the stall. He looked like life had drained all color from him, his eye sunken, his shoulders heavy with defeat. Karan didn't ask much. He simply poured him a cup and said softly, "Tough day?" Aarav paused, then whispered, "Tough life." He continued, "I've lost my job. My savings are gone. My family's disappointed. I tried to build something, but everything just fell apart. I'm just tired." Karan didn't interrupt. He let the young man speak. After a while, Aarav finally asked, "How do you do it? Live with so little, so much loss, yet you seem so peaceful?" Karan chuckled gently. "Would you like to hear a story?" he asked.
Karan looked up at the sky and began. "Many years ago, I met a wise monk in the mountains. I was in pain, confused, angry at the world. I had lost my job, my partner. Everything felt meaningless. The monk didn't say much. He handed me a coconut and simply said, 'This is life.' I looked at him confused. He took the coconut, cracked it open with one swift motion, and said, 'Life is hard on the outside, just like this shell. But if you break through it, if you dare to go deeper, you'll find sweetness.' People spend their lives staring at the hard shell, at pain, loss, failure. They forget to look inside." Karan paused. That day, I realized something. Positive thinking isn't about pretending life is perfect. It's about choosing to look beyond the shell.
Aarav was silent, his hands wrapped tightly around the warm glass of tea. His eyes glistened, not with tear, but with possibility. Karan leaned in and said, "For 1 week, just 1 week, try waking up and speaking one good thought out loud." Aarav looked doubtful, but Karan smiled. "Not for the world, for you." And so, the next morning, Aarav returned. He stood outside the stall and said softly, "I'm still breathing." The next day, "I have 2 hands to rebuild." The next, "Maybe today something good will happen." And slowly, something changed. His shoulders lifted, his steps grew steady, his word carried weight. He started applying for work again, this time with hope instead of desperation.
1 month later, Aarav rushed into the stall, rain soaking his shirt, but his face glowing. "Karan Bhai, I got a job. It's not much, but it's a start. I'm moving to the city next week." Karan didn't react wildly. He simply handed over a cup of tea, smiled and said, "You see, it's not the world that changed. It was how you looked at it." Aarav sat down and said, "That coconut story, It changed everything. I stopped focusing on the shell. From that day, Aarav carried Karan's story in his heart. And when others came to him in pain, he listened. And when they asked him how he stayed so strong, he smiled and said, "Don't thank me, thank Karan's coconut." Life will never be free from storms. Plans will break. People will leave. The road will bend. But if you train your eyes to see beyond the shell, if you learn to whisper to yourself every morning, "Today, something good can happen," then no storm can shake your core. Because positive thinking doesn't erase your problems. It equips you to rise above them. It doesn't change the world overnight, but it changes you. And when you change, the world responds. If this story gave you even a little hope, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more stories that lift you up. You never know. One story, one sentence, one moment could change someone's life.